1990s Japan. Kids stopped walking home near train stations, not because of a kidnapper, not because of anything on the news, because of a sound, scraping, rhythmic, something dragging on concrete, getting closer, faster. That sound made a whole generation of kids afraid of the dark. They called it Teke Teke. Japan has thousands of ghost stories. Most stay where they started. Teke Teke didn't. It starts with a woman, young, maybe a college student, depends who you ask. Walking near a railway at night, she slipped, or she was pushed, or she was just too close when the train came. The part that doesn't change. She fell on the tracks. The train didn't stop. Cut in half. In Japanese belief, someone who dies like that, violently, full of pain, their spirit doesn't pass on, becomes an Onryo, a vengeful ghost. Teke Teke didn't stay at the tracks. She moves, drags herself on her elbows, palms flat, pulling her upper body forward faster than makes sense. The sound of it, bone and skin on wet pavement, that's the name, Teke, 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 near train stations. At night, when you're alone. Pale, black hair wet, face stuck somewhere between pain and fury. And below the waist, nothing. A body that just stops. She has a blade, a scythe or a comma, a farming sickle. She catches you. She will, she's faster. She doesn't kill you. She cuts you in half. Now you're like her. The thing that gets me about this one, it didn't stay in books. Late 90, the legend moved through Japanese schools like an infection. Kids whispering it on playgrounds, passing it along because they were genuinely scared. Teachers noticed. Students wouldn't walk home. Parents calling because their kids were having nightmares about trains. Some refused to ride the train at all. Then it got weird. The legend picked up a second character, Kashima Reiko. Supposed to be real. Train accident, lost both legs, survived in the hospital for a while, then died. Her ghost wanders school bathrooms at night. Then the chain letters. Paper chain letters. If you hear about Kashima Reiko, you have 3 days to tell someone else. Don't, and she finds you in a bathroom mirror, asks who told you her story. Can't answer, takes your legs. That's how it spread. Story had its own engine. Tell it or it finds you. They made a movie in 2009, didn't matter. A generation of Japanese kids already had it in their bodies. In the way, they walked a little faster past train platforms. Listening, there are rules. Rules mean you might survive. If you hear the sound and look back and see her, don't run straight. Zigzag. She can't turn fast without legs. Buys you seconds. Maybe enough to reach a door. The bad part. The sound doesn't get louder as she gets closer. Same volume the whole time. When you first hear it and think she's far off, she isn't. Kashima Reiko has her own rules. Shows up in your mirror, asks who told you. Give the exact name and tell her the length of her legs. The answer is 80 centimeters. Whether that actually works, nobody who needed it can say. She's still around. memes, horror threads. Part of Kawabana, the Japanese scary story tradition, defined by what's not there. No legs. And somehow that's worse than any complete monster could be. Every image in this video was made by AI. Nobody drew those hands on wet concrete. Nobody staged a body dragging through rain. Nobody built a bathroom set at 3 a.m. A machine read a text prompt and made something that lands in the same place campfire stories always have. The part of your brain that knows something is wrong before you can say what. I keep going back and forth on whether that should bother me. Fear made in seconds. But the story, the woman and the train and that sound. People passed that to each other in whispers for decades. No technology involved. The tools change. Whatever makes the dark feel wrong, that part stays the same. If you're watching this late at night, good. And if you walk past a mirror on the way to bed and hear something behind you, zigzag. Episode 3 is 3 legends in one night. Gashido Kuro, Joragumo, Nirana. Subscribe. Leave a light on.